Okay, so this is part 2 of my pirate Joker build. For those that don't know, there's another YouTuber named Cosplay Chris who built a freaking awesome looking pirate Batman, and I want to build an enemy to that Batman. Now the last video was the very early stages. Basically all I'd done is buy a couple of the things I wanted to eventually make into the costume. It didn't really look anything like the Joker at that point, but I've spent some time modifying some of the stuff, especially the head stuff, and it looks alright. In the end of this video I'll put on everything that I've got now and see the progress that I've made since last time. First things first, hair. The wig when I first bought it wasn't very Joker looking. The first thing I wanted to do was try and dull that really wacky green color. I used different paints and dyes to kind of add some black streaks and just matte out the gloss. The color's still a bit weird. I'll work on that a bit more. One thing I am really happy with is all these weird dreads and plaits and stuff like that. Basically I bought a whole bunch of different beads and little jewelry fasteners and stuff like that and just been working them into the hair. This one's just some twine that I painted green and wrapped through there. One bit's just a bunch of purple beads hanging. That one I think is meant to be on a bracelet, I don't know. Anyway, it was just a matter of sitting down, taking different clumps of hair from different parts and plaiting it or dreadlocking it. Used a bunch of hair gel in there to get them to stay. Actually, while I was working on the wig, my cat caught a baby bird, which I'd saved from the cat, and the baby bird was sitting on my shoulder like a pirate. It was like Mother Nature's comedic timing. Mwah. I've got a bird. It's on my pirate. Oh god, it's on my head. It's on my head. There's a bird on my head. Actually, for those of you that follow my videos, you'll know that in the past couple of weeks I've been hand feeding some magpies and trying to train them to be my friend. Anyway, that baby bird was actually a blackbird, and when it was jumping around my yard learning to fly, a magpie came down, kind of sussing out the bird was gonna think I was gonna eat it. Anyway, I had to shoot a hose at the magpie to make it fly away, which is not good for the trust of the magpies. I fear that magpie went back and told the other magpies what I have done, and the magpies now believe I formed an alliance with the blackbirds. Which maybe I have, I don't know. Anyway, you didn't come here to learn about my allegiances to various species of bird. The baby bird is safe now, it went back to its mum. Speaking of mums, Mamma Mia, that's a good hat. So this is what I've done to the hat so far. The hat was pretty nice when I bought it. It didn't have this purple strap. That was a belt that I bought separately and just had to attach with contact cement. Nothing too crazy there. Now these little buttons were originally these clips. Now the little bronze parts, they look okay, but when the clips were open and you could see the little fasteners inside, it didn't quite look right. It didn't look like it matched the era of pirate times. So I basically just cut them out and made it into battle damage. This one's like a bullet. This one's just cut in the back. Then I attached the bronze clips to the top. I'm pretty happy with that. I also sanded down that purple belt just to make the weathering of that match the weathering that the hat already had. I kind of want to get a real old piratey looking Joker card and slip it in the thing. Okay. The shirt, I removed the top buttons and threaded through a bunch of material. It was really easy and it does make a real difference in the kind of piratizing of the shirt. Just doing a bit of thrift shopping, I also found some more piratey looking belts, so they'll add to the costume. Probably the bit I'm most excited about is this sick jacket. It's pretty much the exact color of purple that I want. Might look a little bit bright, but keep in mind it's gonna get weathered and kind of blackened down. So I didn't want something too dark because then when it got weathered, it would be almost black. So I did want a little bit of this vibrant purple. Buttons aren't particularly pirate-like. I'll probably remove them and add something a little bit better. Apart from that, it's a good jacket. Good find. Anyway, here's what everything looks like now when it's on and put together. Okay, a bit better, looking a bit more like a pirate. Still a lot of weathering and stuff like that to do, but I'm pretty happy with the progress so far. I'll quickly answer some of the questions that people were asking in the comments last time. Yes, I'm gonna do makeup for this. Damn magpies. Yes, I'm gonna do makeup for this, so I probably will when it's kind of closer to being finished shave my beard off to make it easier to apply the makeup. I'm not sure if I want to have an eye patch or not. It would be cool to kind of really separate this version of the Joker from other versions, and I could have some kind of cool picture on the eye patch. Let me know what you think in the comments, eye patch or no. Also just jump in the comments and let me know any other ideas that you have. One of the cool ideas that someone said is instead of having like ha 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 somewhere written, have it H-A-R, like har har har, which I thought was pretty cool. I might incorporate that somewhere. Be quiet, magpies. Hope that's not the one I sprayed with the hose. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've been spending a bit more time on Twitter talking to people on there, so if you have Twitter, feel free to go have a chat and end.